Okay, second upload of the evening. This time it's for a Neo Geo Hori fighting stick with the turbo buttons at the bottom. Picked this up the other night. Comes in the original box. Just show you. It's the front of the box. A little bit of tat in the box, but it's all complete. So there we go. And this is the stick. A little bit of surface corrosion. I think it's quite normal for these sticks. Probably sweat from people's hands over the years, years and hours of use. So yeah, I got it home. Straight away I noticed that the select button and also the B button wasn't working. The select button I've sorted. That didn't take me too long. The cable that's coming out of it, simply by twisting that you could get the select button to work. I've been using the BIOS button checker menu. I'm not sure what it's called. It's on the Uni BIOS, the Neo Geo. It's really useful for checking the buttons. Just a case of holding the select button down and then just wiggling the wire until I got it working. So in the end I chopped quite a big section out. I'll just show you the back of it. At the moment I've just quickly joined the wires together and then just insulated them with masking tape just to prevent any shortages. But that's sorted. I just want soldering in and resecuring. I've got the original shroud to try and get back onto the cable. Now the B button, it didn't sort that. There's still an issue with that. So earlier on I just checked each button contact. There's two contacts. I had 5 volts on each side, and then obviously the other side is grounded out. When you press the button, it grounds the 5 volts out, which the computer uses as an input, so it knows when the button's being pressed. Continuity checks led me up the garden path. Oops. I checked the power side from that contact up to the contact where it plugs in. On each button, continuity wires fine. Same again on the opposite side, we'll call it the ground side. Again, that were fine. Obviously I did the continuity checks with it unplugged. As soon as I plugged it in so the circuit was loaded, I rechecked the voltages. 5 volts on each one. Still weren't working. I couldn't get my head around it. So in the end, I manually bridged the two contacts together so on the screen it would work. It's it's like the button's being pressed, and that worked on 3 of the buttons apart from B. But I thought, well, how can that be? The ground is supposedly good. So I did some voltage drop testing on the ground side of each button. These were like, well, the meter's really rubbish, the batteries are going, but it was at least maximum 100 millivolts ground to ground. On this one, which was supposedly showing up as a good ground, the continuity checks, it was like 1.5 volts, so straight away I thought, well, I've got a bad ground. It goes through this cable, which goes into this other board, where the start and select buttons are, and the turbo switches. The turbo switches are like little sliders. I stripped it down and the B one was all bent, all the contacts were bent. So obviously when it was plugged in and the circuit was loaded, the ground was not good enough to pull the 5 volts to 0. So I've reshaped it and all that's sorted. It's now working fine. Just show you. So A, B, C, D, select, start. Oh, yeah, that just takes me out of that menu. So yeah, that's working fine. So my next step is to probably strip the front down, might respray it, I might cover it in vinyl, I don't know, not too sure yet. Same again with the buttons, I might have a go at dyeing them. But yeah, just a quick video. Plenty more to come in the future. Just wanted to say big thanks to Gadgetman64. Been speaking to him quite a bit, and he's gave me some bit of guidance, what to check, what to do, and also Silver Fox. He's told me about the getting a vinyl sticker for the front. I'm not sure which route to go down yet, whether it's going to be the vinyl sticker route or might be painted, just make it a bit more custom. I do quite like the original stickers. But yeah, it's all working fine. Obviously you can guess what machine it's probably up to. But obviously that's future videos to come. Plenty to show you. I'm up in the games room, but at the minute it's an absolute tip. I've just got stuff everywhere. But yeah, thanks for watching, and well, good night.